It's amazing to be here. It's completely, utterly amazing. Goran, the work you have done for all of us, bringing us together, I don't even have words for it. And I mean, let's give him a big applause. This is more than I could have dreamed of. I'd like to say a few words before we begin. And as many of you know, I like to be heard and seen a little bit everywhere, but there's actually a clear purpose behind it, why I want to be everywhere, why I want to talk to people. This is my passion in life. This is what I do. I believe that right now, at this moment, we are changing everything. Everything will change. The first industrial revolution in the 1700s and 1800s changed the world completely. The world before that was a dark place. People were living in poor conditions. The Industrial Revolution completely changed the world. I'd like to think for the better. But at the same time, some of those topics were not for better. We see increased pollution. We see that the world is under severe constraints right now. But the Industrial Revolution for us, going into the second Industrial Revolution in the 1800s and 1900s, improved the quality of standards for the majority of people in the world. In 1903, the Wright brothers invented the airplane. Just 66 years later, we were walking on the moon. 66 years. In this moment, we have the opportunity to change everything again. And that's my purpose. To drive the adaptation, to talk about these things, to make people more literate about how we use AI and data. That's why we're here. That is what I do. And that is what I want to push forward for all of us. I've followed the community now for several years. Ever since I started working 15 years ago, and I completely fell in love with the power of data. I played around for a very long period of time without real results, with just being more and more intrigued with the technology, until I one day realized that it's not until we actually use things that we are doing something for real. Playtime is over. The things we do needs to be used. The way we implement things needs to be for real. Theories are one thing, practice is better, and we can change the world into something better if we choose to, if we listen to each other, if we learn from each other. And that's why I'm so grateful for being here today, because this is what we do here today. We share and we celebrate together. And joining forces, the sum of 1 + 1 will then be greater than 2. And I just want to emphasize, and I don't want to drag on for too long, the people in these rooms, in these categories, and in our community is leading the way. You are leaders, regardless if you have teams of hundreds below you or if you just are in a team with great people. You can listen to others, you can adopt best practices, but you have to be a role model as well. You have to push forward together. Be the leader that you want to have, so that the people you work can have a leader that they deserve. And with that, I would like to welcome you to the DAIR Awards. Thank you so much, Goran, for bringing us here.